Because apparently 2020's Money in the Bank will be a corporate ladder match. Your thoughts on that, Nilesh? You?
Yeah, I didn't even imagine.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Wrestling Officials. We are back today with another podcast. And joining me today, as usual, is Shovik, Nilesh, and it's Niladri here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, we are all back. And, hi, guys. Hopefully, you are all safe in this environment. But we are going to get into Bizarro land today because apparently 2020's Money in the Bank will be a corporate ladder match. Your thoughts on that, Nilesh? You?
yeah, I didn't even imagine that WWE will come up with such a brilliant idea that I never expected. But because this idea can be a good, and and what I should think that due to this 2020 coronavirus pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, this this idea, I think this idea can be a better idea than a normal MITV match. It could be a better alternative because because there won't be any gathering. Will be in zero attendance.
The thing is,
Yes, and this is an effective way. Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Shobik, what are your thoughts about this?
as I've heard about the format, they have to run to the top and then they have to take the briefcase, right? That was the format of this.
Yeah, they have to start from the WWE HQ, from the headquarters, from the bottom floor to the
Yeah.
first floor, at the top floor. And
Yeah.
and leaked images show that there is like a raft on top of it, and there is like a huge ladder with multiple rings, not just one ring. So we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Personally,
this will be very interesting. Now, let me tell you that since since WWE has gone dual branded from the pay-per-views of WWE gone dual branded since 2018. There were the Since then, there were 8 wrestlers from each MITB match, from men's as well as women's. 4 from Raw and 4 from SmackDown. This year's, I think the most probable reason is the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of wrestlers has been reduced from 8 to 6, 3 Raw and 3 SmackDown. But still, there's no official reason that it is the COVID-19 pandemic is the reason that the number of wrestlers has been reduced.
personally, I am not a fan of
Right,
this
right.
match. Why? Because I have seen this format for a long, long time, and I'm a big fan of a particular that type of format. You know, where all the wrestlers are in the ring and they have to climb on the top and take the briefcase and win the MITV match. I'm not personally a fan of the new thing that's happening, but it will be interesting to see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Okay, so
the ladders in the ring, normal usual match, it is like the normal ladder match that we love, that Sovic loves as well. That can be possible when there are crowds in the audience to feed off the energy and react accordingly. But without a crowd, I think that would fall flat. Like in a ring, and there are people taking stick bumps, but there is no crowd to react to it. It's just like wasted opportunity, in my opinion.
You know, some people are like,
Let's see what happens.
even
yes.
without the crowd,
No.
some wrestlers are really doing well. You know, they are making that connect with the camera. I've seen that, and some wrestlers are there who are just when they talk in their promos, it looks like they're doing a script. It doesn't feel real.
Yeah, well, Drew McIntyre is nowadays, the promos that he cuts is
तो कहीं बात बोल.
very effective. It
No,
comes
I
out as
think
natural, not scripted.
He
No.
is breaking the fourth wall on a daily.
no. I think
Yeah.
that
Well, Niladri,
yes, yes. I want to tell one thing that I think this was a very good and most unique way to do the marketing of their promotion, because what happens that when they add that corporate MITV, so so in that way, as a viewers we have some interest that what will it shows us as an corporate MITV, that what will happen, or under which circumstances the match will be organized. So it is a, I guess it is a good and a unique way of marketing strategy by WWE to attract more viewers.
What do you think who's gonna win the women's MITB and the men's MITB? Who
Okay.
are your pick for
Okay,
winners?
okay. Before we predict this thing, let me tell you the participants of women's MITV match as of now are: from Raw we have Asuka, Shayna Baszler, and Nia Jax, and from SmackDown the two women's wrestler has been confirmed: Dana Brooke and Lacey Evans, and the third spot will be decided on this Friday's SmackDown episode between Mandy Rose and Carmella.
Yeah.
So
And on the men's, it is Daniel Bryan,
yes.
Mysterio, I think Aleister Black,
Yes.
Apollo Crews, King Corbin, Otis, and Dolph Ziggler.
No,
Yes.
Otis and Dolph Ziggler, between these two wrestlers, the match will be there on this Friday night SmackDown for the MITB qualifying match.
Yeah.
So who is your pick for this MITB?
Okay, so my pick, if from Raw, no, I'll choose two predictions from Raw and from SmackDown. So from Raw, my prediction is for now Shayna Baszler as well, and from SmackDown, if I choose, then Lacey Evans, because these both women's wrestlers have been dominating in their own respective brands since 1 month since
Yeah.
they came to the brand. And second thing, what I see, that Lacey Evans has a big potential, but though she didn't win any neither she won Raw, neither she won SmackDown. And also I don't see Dana Brooke or Mandy Rose and Carmella, whoever wins the qualifying match, I don't see anyone can dominate Lacey Evans.
Hmm.
So my prediction is Shayna Baszler and Lacey Evans.
I wonder what's the take on it. Hello.
Yeah, Anirban?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
First of all, I don't see how there can be two predictions. I mean, it's not brand exclusive, na.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a combined effort from both them. So, for the women's match, I think it should be Shayna Baszler, because that seems the only thing that comes to my mind. Because Lacey Evans cannot do shit to Shayna Baszler. But if somehow we get a Sasha Banks entrance, maybe by beating up Lacey Evans backstage or something, and then they change the match to include Sasha Banks, then I can see Sasha winning, because during the storylines that is being going on SmackDown, it feels like Bayley and Sasha is having a descent,
Yes.
especially when Bayley just put Sasha down the bus, like when confronting Nia Jax. So I think that's possible, like Sasha Banks. But given the current situation, whoever the participants are, among them, Shayna Baszler seems to be the winner.
Niladri?
Yes.
So what about Niladri?
In my opinion, I guess I see Nia Jax will win this MITV, because Nia Jax, we see that Nia Jax was dominating in Raw for a couple of weeks, so I guess Nia Jax will win this MITV, and she's also have the potential to winner the MITV match.
She's one of the most
Interesting
unseen
take on it.
workers in WWE right now.
I have a very interesting take on it. Like, you talked about Nia Jax, right?
Yeah.
She is the most risky wrestler to wrestle with when it
Yeah,
comes to women.
no, she
Yeah.
wants to. What the thing I saw thing good about Nia Jax, that she wants to influence other women's wrestler, because see, last year's Royal Rumble match, I remember the last entrant was of R-Truths, but he won't be. But I, for what reason I don't remember, Nia Jax took the spot in place of R-Truth in the men's Royal Rumble match.
Okay, what would he do by inspiring other women when he is actually destroying many careers?
Yeah, that's also a good thing, but still it could, because in this time there were in the attitude era, as far I know, I don't know whether I'm correct or not. There were used to be women's wrestler who used to enter in the men's Royal Rumble, but there were no current
Yeah,
statistics here.
I personally know that because Karma, I forgot that woman's name, man.
Beth Phoenix was here, Stein was here, Karma was here.
Yeah, Karma. Yeah.
Karma, yes.
Personally, I think the women's there are two scenarios for the women's MITB match. If Vince goes wild, then he can make Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose coming up. Mandy Rose coming. 1 minute. Who is Otis' girlfriend?
Yeah, Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose.
You're
Yeah.
right.
I think if he wants, he can make Mandy Rose win, and
Yes.
there's two scenarios. Otis can help her win that match. If Vince wants some TRP like that for that reason, and if I think who deserves to win, I think it's Shayna Baszler, because she deserves to be given a push at this point.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
One of those wrestlers who really has that talent to become
Who
something big.
who
On the main roster.
genuinely need this push. Shayna Baszler genuinely needs this kind of
Yes.
push.
Hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, she has the talent to be a main eventer right now.
Yes.
And I don't know what happened on WrestleMania.
She
Uh,
improved a lot during at the end of her second reign as NXT Women's Champion.
hmm.
What I saw,
Hmm. And what about the men's Royal Rumble?
men's what?
Means Royal
Men's
Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Royal.
Men's MITV match, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. My brain is not working right now.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem, no worry,
Come on.
mistakes happen, don't worry. Oh, men's Royal, okay, men's MITV
I
match.
want to see Edge return again.
Men's MITB I can't predict as right
Want
now,
to
but
see Edge return again.
because everyone is I guess except Aleister, what I'm seeing, except Aleister Black and Apollo Crews, I guess everyone has played the MITB, if I'm not wrong.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excluding the Otis and Dolph Ziggler thing right now, but only Aleister Black and Apollo Crews are playing this MITB match first time. Still, so that I can't predict properly, but still, if you want to pick a name, then I think Daniel Bryan should win this MITB match.
Anibanda, what's your take on it?
Who are the participants again? Aleister Black.
Yes,
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel
Bryan,
Bryan
Aleister Black, Apollo Crews, King Corbin,
and
and Otis of Dolph Ziggler.
anyone will be from Otis and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
And Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio was there.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio is there.
Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Okay, so wait. Rey Mysterio. Yeah. But as Nilesh has already said, the obvious choice should be Daniel Bryan. But as far as I know, Daniel Bryan backstage has been trying to uplift the next generation guys. So if he wants to put talent over, then I see Aleister Black getting the rub here,
Yes.
especially since Aleister Black is a Paul Heyman project. So that can be good. And Aleister Black has been getting a lot of wins.
Oh yeah, I can yeah. Aleister Black is also my second prediction from Raw because I think WWE needs to push this guy for I guess for more than 1 year. Aleister Black has not given any kind of push since he entered on in main roster.
Hmm.
What I
But the
believe
thing
because
is
as
that
I
he,
saw him as NXT champion and tremendously good. He was tremendously good in NXT brand.
Yeah.
yes,
But
but
I think he needs
in
to win this
in
match.
this recent in this
Yeah.
recent Q1 like earning call or whatever that was going on this time around, Vince McMahon told the shareholders that he wants to push new talent like because Brock Lesnar is not on Raw, hence why the decrease in ratings and all, which is completely bullshit because Brock Lesnar was on Raw like more than ever. He was like
Yeah.
full time. He was working full time, in my opinion.
Right.
But
Right.
Vince McMahon got to keep his shares, right?
Yes,
So he said that there are like newer talents coming in, so it's going to take time to put them over. If that is really what he intends to do, then I can really see Aleister Black getting the Money in the Bank briefcase. Which is
Yes.
cool because Aleister Black is a brooding like guy
Yeah.
now. Like he stays in a room and he wants people to knock on his door and stuff. Which will be very fun because he knows how to play mind games on people, and Money in the Bank can be a very good option for him to spread his wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
So let's see.
exactly.
What about Niladri though?
Yes, I also
Lovely.
agree with you, Anirbanda, because what, in my opinion, Aleister Black should get the opportunity to prove himself that he has some potential to be in that main roster picture. Because we are seeing in last few weeks that tremendously WWE used to give him matches with the jobbers, which is I think is somehow injustice with Aleister Black, which is not good. So I think that
Hey,
WWE
like
should
in
give
the
him
last 2 weeks have done good, have got good competitive. You see, from the NXT, I think there were two competitors who was competing with Aleister Black.
yes,
Yes,
He really,
but he don't get that push which he deserve in main event type
I think
or
they have
any good.
something for him
Fe-
like a very special thing. Because Aleister Black, as much as I know, this guy is going to get pushed to the moon in the future.
yes,
exactly.
According to me, I think there are. My heart always goes to Dolph Ziggler because I always want that guy to win.
yeah,
But
Dolph
I
Ziggler
Yeah,
is a
know that
former.
Dolph.
WWE has stopped to push him. Uh, so my take would be this time, if it's a shocker, Apollo Crews can win,
Apollo
can
Crews.
win, can win.
Okay,
And my pick would be Aleister Black, personally,
okay.
because that guy right now has a if there is a match between like if the match between Braun Strowman and Fiend actually Fiend wins that match, then
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 if Aleister Black cashes it in on Fiend, then that match would be something to look out for.
but
yes,
will that thing will be valid because
The Fiend,
no
I don't
no
think that's how the Money in the Bank is going to work.
no yeah that will work
yeah,
Because
but my
Raw exclusives
question
and
is
SmackDown exclusive are there.
will your prediction be valid, Shobik? Because see, this will be look, Aleister Black is on Raw as well as Fiend is on SmackDown. So, so
wildcard rule.
as my oh yeah, you were talking about the wild card rule.
no, no, that is yeah, 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 wild, and it's a WWE. Anything can happen in this company. If
Exactly.
if they can
I,
put Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley in a sudden match without any storyline, without any logic, they can put this thing also. That what Shobik is telling.
Money matters.
Well, at
TRP
least they are
matters.
on the same
Yes.
roster.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
And it was reported by Wrestling Observer Radio by Dave Meltzer, I guess, that what's this guy's name? Aleister Black is supposedly like the main event for SummerSlam. So like it has been reported that way. So I don't know what's going to happen. I would like to see that.
actually don't
I don't know
want
what's
to
going
see.
to happen.
I actually want to see a match between these two guys any day. If it's next year WrestleMania or day after WrestleMania, this match is like a dream match to watch. Like the Fiend goes one on one with Aleister Black. That music that hits when Aleister Black enters
Yes.
from the it's crazy.
The band is actually a gold who made the team, because the same band has made the Fiend's team.
Yeah.
The
What do you think about Edge?
Code Orange.
What can be in the mix for him?
Yes.
Edge.
Edge.
What Edge? I can't say about what Edge will do.
Edge has no plans for MITV.
Yeah,
Yes.
Edge. As of now, I am also seeing the same.
Yeah, because
Also, Edge has just 4 matches, I guess, in his new contract.
Five,
that
five,
he signed.
five, five,
I think
five,
there are
five.
4 matches that he has to
Five.
work. Five.
Five.
Yeah, 5 matches that he has to work. So he has already done 1, right? And there are four more. And I think, personally, his wrestling match should be only there when there are people around. Because the reaction is magnetic.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Without people, it just feels weird.
Two people who whenever they come into the WWE, there will be a crazy reaction.
Yeah.
First, Chris Jericho, of course,
Yeah.
and second is Edge.
Don't.
Like, they are the
First of all, don't ever think Chris Jericho will come in WWE in future.
can happen when the money is there. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Even CM Punk said that he will never return to any WWE
No,
thing.
CM Punk. First of all, CM Punk is not working for WWE. He's working for Fox.
and
That's according to him.
no,
But
and
he's sitting
second is
on the
what
chair
that,
on the brand of WWE.
and second is what that Jericho has joined another promotion, so offering a greater money, he will at least not join what at least he can't means what I can say. Sorry, excuse me. At least he's working for another promotion, so it's make no sense to return in WWE in future.
Yeah, not right now, but
Not
in the
right now.
future, of course,
Yes.
because as I said, money lies, and that can do great things.
I
What do you
can
think of-
clearly see a return by Chris Jericho in the late future, like for a one last run, and maybe ending with a Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That guy deserves, man. That guy deserves the equal. What Edge got. Chris Jericho deserves the equal respect, and Edge retired, and after that, the next year he got the Hall of Fame, and I think Chris Jericho deserves the same. That guy literally has the most WWE title reigns, most famous matches that I've seen, especially that one match with Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, you're Chris Jericho's the triple threat match you're talking about.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, I've heard about that match. I don't know about the match. Means what match was used for and when the venue, but I heard about. Yeah, say.
If somebody is looking for a match to record for in this quarantine, you can check this out.
Okay.
What do you think about the Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt match?
Bronze.
But see, I will not predict this
Bray
match.
has to win.
Okay, let Anirban say.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt has to win. Otherwise, his reputation, whatever happened at Super Showdown or that Saudi Arabia event, it's going to bite his ass if he cannot win this match. Especially with someone that he already has a connection with in the past.
Yes.
He has to win that. But
Yes.
interestingly, it was advertised by WWE that it's Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend.
Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking about.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's also I didn't. Okay, exactly. The thing is, I didn't expected. Yes, the Fiend is not written even in the match card.
You know what I am mostly fearing about? That see, it was good that thing happened with Bray Wyatt and John Cena match, but I don't want it to become a second cinematic match again in the
Yeah,
MITB,
Yes.
yes,
showing all his past and all those things.
Exactly.
Uh,
But
it's
but whoever
for this
wins
schedule.
whoever wins the Universal Championship, this match has to be one of the best matches of in MIT, the best match of MITB. What I will say, because I'm not predicting this match at all, because both want
I'm just
both.
fearful for one thing. Like, see, the thing that WWE did bad was from the starting only. There was no reason to make Goldberg the champion.
Exactly.
There was no reason to, again make Braun Strowman champion for like 2 days and then again take the reign of him.
yeah,
Uh, that if you give someone a push, that wrestler actually deserves a push, and he never got what he deserved.
Okay.
Braun
And
Strowman was a transitional champion because he was replaced. Roman Reigns was replaced by him at like the last minute. So I
yeah,
can see that he's a like transitional champion. So
yeah, but
yeah,
when he got that, I think still he deserves to get some days with the championship because that guy from the day one I've seen, he was one of the most talented wrestlers in. And there is a thing with the Giants, they never get the most title reigns or like that anything.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Uh, I there is this weird thing like no, even Andre the Giant, I think he was not champion for a long time.
Mm, yes,
Oh, I
yeah,
don't
yes.
I
know.
don't know.
I
Ah,
don't know
yes,
about
yes,
it.
yes, it is true.
Okay.
I think so.
Yes, even
Even
Yokozuna
before,
also not
even
get that much title.
even
Yeah,
our great Khalif, don't want to talk about his world
No,
heavyweight
no,
reign.
no. See. I don't want to talk.
Actually, that was a good title reign, I must say. What about Bailey and Tamina? What do you think about
Well,
them?
I'm seeing Bailey as the winner.
Hmm.
I don't, because
Anyone?
Tamina is still not good. Is good enough to be a champion.
She actually is like Bailey right now is doing well,
Yeah,
but
exactly. Yeah, actually, Bailey is really very dominant wrestler in the entire in the whole year. He's
hmm.
he's dominating SmackDown. She's
Yeah. Animanda, what's your take on it?
about what?
Bailey and Tamina Snuka.
Oh yeah, Tamina is going to lose, of course. Like Tamina should not win, should never win. I mean, sorry, Tamina should win everything. Tamina should be the universal champion.
ha.
Yeah.
he was.
Tamina
What?
is shitty. I'm going to be directly honest. Tamina is. You can just take a charisma vacuum, like plain. It's like Nia Jax. Like nepotism works there.
Yes.
Rock's cousin. So hey, I got a job here. I'm unsafe, but I got a job here.
Yes,
Tamina, I'm the
yes.
son of Jimmy the Superfly Snuka. So I got a job here.
Yeah,
That's it. So I don't think it's going to matter that much. Maybe the storyline between Sasha and what's her name, Bailey, that thing
Yeah.
might work here. Like maybe distraction and everything, maybe a miscommunication and stuff, so that they keep the story rolling. Maybe for SummerSlam, that can be the way. But I'm 100% sure that Tamina is going to lose, as
You
she
know,
should.
I see something like if they can make something out of it, and because of Sasha, something happens, and there was a point where Bailey almost was on the point of losing the title, but she didn't, and this makes a feud between both the two, like the Bailey and Sasha Banks. That would be a future great match to watch.
Yeah.
The best in fight.
I just hope that in the next WrestleMania,
yes.
there is a four horsewoman match, like Charlotte versus Becky
Yeah, yeah.
versus Sasha versus Bailey. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I also want that, but I don't uh, think that's gonna happen because uh, WWE always plans the weird things.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the main match?
What
Like
if?
this?
What if? Because
Hmm. Yeah.
Remember how Jinder won that first contender, the WWE Championship match
Yes, yes,
contender,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then he pinned Randy Orton out of nowhere to become the champion. What
Yeah.
if WWE tries to do that with Tamina as well?
Exactly.
That scares me.
That also scares me because WWE also is almost on the brink of losing lots of money, and after that, I think they will lose much because Bailey is currently
No,
the
they are not on the brink of losing anybody. They
XFL.
have gained a lot of profits this year.
XFL.
Yes.
XFL's money was recovered technically because of the profit
Uh,
that they earned in Q1 setting.
as
But
much
yeah,
as
the lawsuit was filed by the XFL owner, which can be a problem. But other than that, they have recovered.
actually the news I've heard, it was telling that they are going through some really that Black Friday thing. What's the? We'll talk on that after this one. MITV. The final match and the main event is Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. What's your take on it? Who's
See,
gonna win?
this match. See, my pick is obviously Drew McIntyre, but first of all, I thought that this match will be bad, but I analyzed it. Both the wrestlers have won WWE Championship once as well as NXT Championship once. I guess Seth Rollins also mentioned this on Raw, or
Yes,
Seth
yes.
Rollins. Anyone? I'm not watching
And
Raw
Bobby Wrestler
nowadays.
also won Royal Rumble.
Both wrestlers have won Royal Rumble too. Yes, the previous two Royal Rumbles won by both of them too. So I think this match, according to this logic, this match will be good. But still, if you want my pick, then I am picking Drew McIntyre.
Hmm. I'm what's your take on it?
Show
So
Huh?
you first.
Huh?
You first. Because you like to listen to us and then make your own prediction. Predict now, damn it.
No, I actually analyze and then I speak. But Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, if we say, I think I always feel bad. Like Seth Rollins is really getting pushed to the ground right now. Like he's losing every match that he's getting, and this match also I think he's gonna lose.
yeah,
Drew McIntyre is gonna win, and this is a
yes,
sad thing because that he was really a great main eventer at one point, and right now he's
yes,
like
yes.
in the point of like breaking down.
Yes.
He's losing every match, and I hope this this losing all the matches and this brings something out of it, like a new promo, a new storyline where he's losing everything and then he has nothing to lose, and I will talk about that later.
So before I give my
Okay, I think
prediction,
I understand what you mean.
I want to tell that
Yeah.
this match will be Claymore kick versus super kick. This match. I assure you that we will see numerous of Claymore kicks and super kicks in this match.
See, yeah, because mainly the main events right now are all like that only.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
Seth Rollins will do some cup stomp. He will do some,
Yes,
that
yes.
what is that called?
Super kick.
I'm forgetting everything right now.
Super kick.
You make it finishes. You make it for Claymore.
Claymore kick
Claymore.
and super kick.
Yeah, Claymore kick and that curb stomp. I think.
Curb stomp. Yeah.
Curb stomps. Yeah. Curb stomp. It's not super kick.
No, curb stomp. Yes.
Yes,
Sorry.
it's not. I
I
was.
thought why did Shawn Michaels came here? Arimanda, what's your take on it?
About the main event,
Yeah.
McIntyre wins, LOL.
Hmm.
That's it, McIntyre wins, that's all.
Yes.
Everyone knows that because
Yes.
Seth Rollins has no option right now except to lose. Before also finishing this whole podcast, I want to talk about the mass release that happened on WWE.
Yeah.
What do you all think about that?
First of all, yeah, every business.
Charlotte got fired, Andrade got fired, Ricochet got fired, Undertaker got fired, so many good guys got fired. So,
Huh?
What?
What?
Undertaker got fired, Charlotte got fired, Andrade got fired. In my dreams, man, basically. It was a nightmare.
Oh,
In
okay.
reality, someone else got fired, so it is good.
Yes.
Yeah. That was crazy, I know, but I'm made for cringe.
Yeah.
I was like really shocked. Like when they got I didn't knew none. I was
See,
thinking like when I thought that Vince McMahon is like he wants to sink his own ship.
no, see, the thing, what the fact is, many business analysts on every YouTube say or any website online, they predicted that entertainment sector will be down for a while. Okay, now entertainment sector will be down forever. In this crisis, Vince McMahon did another blunder to hire wrestlers like Goldberg.
Yes.
This is the main reason. Vince McMahon should not have to do these kinds of things, which caused him to do this mass release.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because the cost which save due to that mass release, the same cost he will invest into Goldberg. So that's how we can see that some of Vince McMahon is doing injustice with his employees who regular come on shows, and doing justice with his employee who is a part time.
Who is a part timer? Yes, exactly.
You know why I hate Seth Rollins? You know, this guy is like a WWE ass kisser because after that mass release, everyone must have, and that guy was like, we have nothing to do.
See, I already told that Seth Rollins don't care about his. I already said that Seth Rollins don't care about his fans. He don't care about other. If
Yeah.
a wrestler who says AEW as cheap okay, I ignored that thing today. This Kenny Omega will lose like wrestlers. What else you can expect from him? What
Yeah.
else?
I don't agree with that statement because whatever you are saying is taking out of context of whatever he said. Because he said that we have nothing to do because that's how life is. Sometimes we get tired, sometimes we get, we stay, but we have to be together. We have to be united. Support everybody. Don't, you cannot just take it out of context and choose whatever you want and then say it as such. Because that's what is happening on Twitter as well. But other people, Russell Both, for example, they have clarified the statement. Brian Alvarez, I think, also clarified that statement because
Yes,
people are
exactly.
taking it
Yeah,
out
I
of
saw the
context.
tweet.
He did not mean anything bad. He said that we have to be united. Some has to lose their job, some does not. It's just life, but we have to stay united. We cannot lose hope.
See,
It's just a nice thing, to be honest.
AEW or NGPW, okay. No one fired anyone of them. I have not seen yet. If they have, I don't know. But I have not seen yet that NGPW has released any of his wrestlers.
Yes.
AEW has not released any of his wrestlers.
Yes.
Any other promotion, I'm not seeing that anyone has released so many wrestlers. Think about those wrestlers who are losing their job, like 20 to 30 wrestlers were released on one day.
Yes.
Do you even imagine?
And think about wrestlers like.
First of all, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. They have had this spring cleaning thing since a decade now. They have been firing
But
people during this time
on this
period.
time of
So this is
pandemic,
nothing new.
on this time of pandemic, you know
Yeah,
that
this is a shitty move. This is a shitty move. This is a shitty move. Yeah.
they well, I don't think that any company would hire them at this moment. EC3 has got a job, I know that. I think Britt Baker has got a job in some promotion. What about Heath Slater? Then what's his name? Rusev. I don't know what's going to happen with them. Like I really feel bad for them EC3 is released. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm also very happy about EC3 since I think EC3 was feeling himself useless when during his tenure in WWE.
अरे actually he was like the Indian meme. मैं mother चोदू जिसमें आया.
No, really, man. Even he didn't got that much footage in NXT too. NXT, although I'm feeling so much pity to EC3 because he was a dominant wrestler in Impact Wrestling.
You know what broke my heart was this guy whose name was
Drake Maverick.
What's that? Drake Maverick. Yeah.
Drake Maverick was a very good, entertaining wrestler. I thought he won't be released so soon.
Yeah. I don't think he's released. You know, I think something is in a store for him. Like he has 2 matches. There is some championship match going on, right? In the NXT.
Yeah.
In the NXT
Cruiserweight.
tournament.
Yes.
Cruiserweight
And he
champion.
lost the first match though, so
He already
not
got the first match.
cruiserweight, bro, not cruiserweight, NXT. Wait, cruiserweight championship was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the interim cruiserweight championship
Okay.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
So
lost the first
he
match.
lost the first match.
Oh fuck. His career is over.
We don't know it yet, but if just be honest, okay? If you really think that they would have really fired him, nah, don't you think
Yeah.
that they will not push the firing thing into a real storyline on WWE Networking? Because that would just push his stock even more. People will love to support him. Don't you
Right,
think that
right,
they
right.
would just bury him instead of getting this support and then leaving him? So
Right.
there is something going on. I'm pretty sure about that.
I also think so. There is some storyline going on that can happen.
But hey, see, like Shovik really said, this time, the pandemic time, this is very shitty from WWE to fire people now because they cannot find work elsewhere, any sort of work. So that is very shitty. Especially Mike and Maria, they are having their third child and fired. Kurt Hawkins' wife posted on social media that, yeah. So all those things combined with the firing is very shitty in this time. That is accepted. That I can understand.
And I'm sorry for that lame joke, but you know, Heath Slater has that promo like he has got kids, so
Yeah.
Really.
like this
It
Mark
is
Lee
fun enough to for Heath Slater to go to Rhino's side in Impact.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rhino has already got a job, I guess.
Yeah, Rhino is in Impact,
He's
I
on
guess,
Impact,
right?
nah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so they can form the tag team there as well. It'll be fun.
Yeah, right. I think TNA can cash in on that. Like Seth, Heath Slater and Rhino being together again. That was a really fun tag team, as much as I remember.
Yeah.
I saw them. You know, sir, the most another must release that was heartening to me was Zack Ryder.
Yes.
That guy, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, I think. Kurt Hawkins, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Team? Yeah, this were the two. Like, I was really sad about them release because I saw them from 2009 or 8, I guess, with Age, and that was a great time for them. But right now they have just degraded, and yeah, it was good. Like, if they can find a good job and a good career outside, it's good.
Yes.
Because that two had really had a potential. Like Zack Ryder connected with the audience really well, but WWE never placed him, as it always does. I don't know what they're doing with this Cesaro, because they're not pushing him and just keeping him for nothing.
Yes, only I can say at the end where which wrestler goes in which promotion. Just say they should entertain us with their own happiness and freely, just like what
Hmm.
John Moxley is doing right
You know
now.
who is feeling the bad at this time the most? AJ Styles, because he's like right now, like uh he got his two brothers in this industry, who was like a tag team. They made a I don't know what will happen with the OC man right now,
Yes,
because
They are going to New Japan Pro Wrestling. They already teased it.
hmm. But what would be
And
the
AJ
storyline
Styles
like?
is not that depressed, Raj. AJ
Huh?
Styles is literally playing games on Mixer. AJ Styles is playing games on Mixer, enjoying stuff. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
I'm
reminiscence what would have happened
I'm
if
saying
OC
like
was there,
that
but
the
still.
OC was a stable, right? And I don't know what will go with the storyline right now. Uh, the sudden the we have to wait for it. We have to look for it when AJ Styles comes back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that was for the podcast today.
yes.
We talked about the must release. We talked about the MITV
MITB
matches.
matches.
Hmm. And if anyone has any other things to add to it, then they can go free.
No,
Don't
I
talk on
No,
it.
no, I don't want any addition. I don't want to add anything.
Hmm. Anyone da? Village Ladri?
no, no.
Yep.
People, please
Okay.
be safe. Wash your hands, stay indoors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
And I want to give
please.
you a spoiler that Alexa Black is going to win the MITB. I
Yes.
end up with some spoilers.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah, you are Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this podcast, this video podcast. And if you have watched to the end, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and also share it with your friends if you think that our we have some valid points to talk on, and wait for our next podcast to air. So thank you.